The body awakening process is a sessions that goes from 45 minutes to an hour where you see the whole parts of the body. Every session is different. It's very important to understand that in one session you cannot change your entire life and you cannot liberate all the emotions that you have storage in the body, because the tissue for so many years is being storage so many times. Anger for something, anger for this, anger for that, control, shame, guilt, and fears. So all the tissue is the fascia, the connective tissue that we have in the body. And the first session is specialized in the air element. Air element is awareness, is confidence. So if you are in depression, anxiety, paranoia, don't want to do anything, exhausted, hurt for some relationship, disappointment for a couple, or you are in that kind of a stage of feeling hopeless, feeling nothing, yeah, the air session give you that empowering, because open the capacity of breathing and focus in your lungs, focus in the solar plexus, focus in all this area, and focus in open your wings. When you open your wings is the control. Your wings are your shoulders. When you open your wings, you feel lighter, you feel like, wow, I never felt like that. What is this? What is happening? Because you came back to your core in a way, to your own confidence. And that is the first session. The second session is go with the hand with all the session, because it's the 5 elements, is the earth session, the earth. Before you open the confidence, you cannot see your karmic energy, you cannot see your demons, because people, they get so much energy that sometimes they get afraid. They say, wow, what is this? This is me. So the earth element is all your karmic energy, feminine and masculine, because we storage the shame and the fears. So we see in the second session, we must focus in the plantas fasciaris, in the kneecaps, and in all the legs. Why? Because the legs is a triangle. The legs are a triangle where it goes feminine and masculine energy, and that triangle, it rests in the pelvic floor area. The pelvic floor area is very important in the 3 sessions of body awakening, because people experiment the best orgasms in their lives without being touching sexually, without being touching the way they like, without being touching the way they used to, without being touching the way they control. Hey, I want like that, and I want you to do this, and I want, no, stop, and do this like that. No. That's sexually, forget about it. In body awakening, we are not tantric. In body awakening, we are cosmic. You, me, the source, and your body. Whatever you believe, source, universe, Allah, Jesus Christ, Ganesh, Shiva, is welcome, yeah, to the party. Because he's welcome because you allow yourself to rise. Like, bless you, bless. Oh my God. 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 So what happened in the second session is that you connect your lower body, because people, they say, wow, I feel so good. I'm straighter. I walk. I start getting more abundance. People that they don't see me, they see me. They bring me coffee in my work. They talk to me. I get out of my house. I get out of my room. I get out of my depression. But I feel my legs that they are not connected. So of course, that's why you need to ground it. You need to see the plantas fasciaris, because the plantas fasciaris see the cervicals. All the people that they have migraines, headaches, blowing bellies, problems with menstruation, and too much thinking, even in the night, because when you sleep, you are thinking too much, and you are thinking what you're gonna pay tomorrow, who you're gonna see tomorrow, what you're gonna do for your kids. That is the earth element. That is the second session. and it gives you a lot of power when you connect upper body, that is this upper body, with the lower body that is below your pelvic floor. So the third session is one of the most amazing because it's in the middle and it's water element. Yeah, and that is the most beautiful feeling of all, because you already have the awareness of freedom, but you are not yet accepting your shame and your fears. You need to accept your shame and your fears to rise the earth. So earth and air goes together to do the water. The water is like a blessing, like a baptism. The water energetically, it can heal all your afraidness or your fears, because it balancing the masculine and feminine. The water session is all about the lateral line. It's all about the lateral line. Yeah, the first session is the frontal line. Is your chest, your rib cage, your shoulders, your neck, yeah, and all the psoas, all the abdomen. The second session is all your legs. The third session is everything, your legs, lower body and upper body together, lateral. Because that lateral, it has a line. There are two lines in the body, the lateral line and the internal line. The internal line, they are the adductors, all the adductors that they come and they rise your sexual energy and they open any kind of trauma. So in the third session, you focus more in divine feminine, divine masculine, and you open physically talking. Now I changed from energetically to physically talking. The third session is the best for the posture because it changed your haunch, it changed your neck, it changed your shoulders. If you have shoulders like that, if you have neck like that, if you have a haunch, if you have a haunch here, if you have a haunch here, it changed the whole structure of your body and make you more longer, more slimmer, more lengthened, and it gets you more energy between that two sessions that you have. So these are the three sessions that I explained. Every session have different feelings. Yeah, when I talk about the orgasm, I talk about the orgasm in a way of that you don't know the way the orgasm is, because nobody knows what is the real orgasm. Yeah, even if you're a tantric, they say, yes, I'm having more than 10,000 orgasms, but they don't really know what is the bliss orgasm. In every session, in the first one, you have orgasm between the first and the second chakra, that is the pelvis and your belly. And you feel something that it comes here, but it's stuck and it doesn't pass. So you rise to the third and the fourth chakra in the second session. In the third session, you rise to the fifth and the sixth chakra. So you go upgrading your physical body, your mentally stage, because in the first session, everybody is scared, everybody's nervous, everybody's frustrated. Oh, Mario, what I'm doing? Oh, should I take all the clothes? No, should I be this? Should I be that? And after in the second session, I'm washing my hands and they are completely free and they say, mashallah, inshallah, do everything because I feel fucking amazing. Yeah? And I say, excuse me, but the first session you came with 10 underwears, 10 ropes, 10 things on top of you, and now you are free? Wow. After how many years? 60, 70? When is that beauty of that goddess coming out? Why? Because for the first time I believe in myself. For the first time I know who I am. For the first time I feel something that I was not being told, and I was not being read, and I was not being lied. So that is a huge difference of what is body awakening. So when I talk about the orgasm, it's very important before you ask the questions, because already one of your friends tell me, yeah, do I introduce my finger in the vagina? Yeah, I don't touch the vagina in any of the session, only in the third one, and it's optional. Means that even if you decide and you sign consciously and mindfulness, people they come. I heard that one of my friends changed her life because she did in 3 seconds DMT, ayahuasca, bufalvarius, mushroom from her body without doing anything, and she take 10 liters of water, and I say, get the fuck out of the room, thank you, put your money wherever you want, don't talk to me. Because they come like boss, they come to control, they come to have something, they come to achieve, they come to be spoiled. When you are a goddess, you don't ask for it, yeah? Because in the third session I say, I go inside only if the moon and the sun allow it. And that means that if your mind allow your body, because sometimes your mind can be, why I'm feeling this, why I'm doing this, what is this, I never felt that, and it's so much afraidness from the mind because you never allow yourself to be high vibration, you're always in a 3D lower vibration. And the second one is if the body allows the mind, because sometimes the mind, they can say, yes, I want, I'm positive, but that doesn't work. If the body is like tension, resistant, and you are not breathing, and you are taking everything in to make it worse. So if you don't change that in that 3 sessions, your body and your mind don't surrender, don't go into a bliss. So
yes!
That's what I'm talking about.
Freedom!
So that is optional. So all of you, they can talk to you. I have 20 women, 30 women that they talk in a group and they say, let's do it all. You can decide alone. You can decide no. You can decide yes. But that is the only 5 to 10 seconds in the end of the session. So all the sessions are the same, but when I say optional, it's because you have a cosmic orgasm. It's an experience, as I can send you more than 20 testimonies from all over the world. You cannot find the words. I cannot find after 20 years more than 14,000 goddesses that I've been allowed myself to touch and been learn from them how is the beauty of enlightened and how is the sexual energy for, not for being animals, mundane, carnal, and to be animalistic. It's for being touching more than you can imagine. So thanks to my daughter, I realized that that power is sacred, that power is divine.
Whew. This was fucking amazing.
What is a transformation? So the 3 sessions together is like I give you a new body, new way to walk, new way to feel, new way to process the food, new way to sleep, new way to have this abundance, health, and to change, because the body, it couldn't change for 40, 50, 60 years because it's the same shape. So when you change the shape, like in yoga, took you 5 years, 10 years to change the body. This one you change it in 3 hours. I do what yoga or meditation do in 20 years, if you allow me. So instead of taking yoga and meditation 3 hours a day, that nobody's gonna do it, for 20 years, 3 hours of your life, yeah, for whatever price you are paying, is worth it, yeah. It's not about less 3,000, less 5,000, more 5,000, more 3,000, more 1,000. Nah, because in one bag you can pay more than what you're gonna get, you know, in one perfume, in one dinner, just to value and give the opportunity to yourself to say every session, wow, 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 and that is it. That is the feeling, because you don't even believe. The problem is that any human, man or woman, they don't believe they can feel so fucking amazing, and you can have this upgrading, and that is the most beautiful thing, because every time it goes better and better and better, and that helps to create more health, abundance, and prosperity, even relationship with your family. Yeah, I see that a lot in my patients with kids, sons, father and mother. They see a different type of vibration. They feel for the first time something different between you and your relatives. So that is the process of transformation. A little bit more clarity, a little bit more feeling safety, because the most important thing is as a woman, as a goddess, that's why the first session is a big shock, because in that session you believe in yourself. You get the confidence, you get the safeness, and you get the security to keep going, to keep feeling like that, because every day you're changing. Very good question. Doesn't matter what you have. You can have a cancer, tumor. You can have how you say, when you open the chest and you have these metals and strokes. You can have everything. The fascia is your connective tissue, is your magic wetsuit. When you press for 4 seconds, and the pain that you have and the scaredness that you have, after 8 seconds, it transmutes to another feeling, to fears, to shame, to guilt, depends of which area you are in the body, and you don't have any more pain. So that's why you start trusting every session to go deeper in your emotions and to go deeper in the touch. So when you go into the touch, what I use the hands, like fingers, yeah. I use the knuckles, yeah. I use these knuckles, I use these knuckles. I use this part of the arm to open maybe chest, to open maybe hips. I use sometimes knees, because the hips are very strong, and I use knees. It's like you can see in my videos in the Instagram that I use everything that I can have in my body. Like you can feel 6 hands out of my body, but my 6 hands are not touching you. It's my elbow, my hand, my this, my head, my hip. Sometimes I move the body like that. So the touch is depends of the trauma of your tissue. If your tissue is so soft and is a tumor, it's soft. If your tissue is stick and is dead and it doesn't move, it's strong. If your tissue is alive and is breathing, it's shaking. So the emotion rise and the energy rise. So it's not, if you wanted to compare to a massage, it's very hard, because I've been having more than 3,000 massages before I get paralyzed. When I was 28, I was a salsa dancer, and I get everyday massage. And also after I have 7,000 people that I touch, they tell me, this is nothing close to a massage. This is the most wonderful, painful, and freedom experience. Because the pain, let me tell you something, if you are only in pain, you get close and you resist and you don't let the emotion out. If you are only in pleasure, like most of the time the massage, they put you oil, cream, and they relax you and this and that, or if they are, you go to your desires and you feed your demons and you die energetically. So in this one, you close yourself because of thinking that somebody's hurting you. And in this one, you kill yourself because you are wanted to be touched the way you like and you relax. So that's why the massage, they are like this or like that. This one is pain with pleasure goes freedom. Pain with pleasure, pleasure with pain goes to freedom. So you reach freedom, and after 20 minutes, after 10 minutes, after 30 minutes, you say, I want more, I want more. What is this? I want more, because even if I touch you with a knee, you are like, because you are in a stage of freedom. You are in a stage of pineal gland. You are in a stage of third eye. You are in a stage of surrendering the mind. You are not a state in controlling. So don't worry about the touch, and don't worry about what you have in your body, because I have been having cases that they cannot even move, and they come with 5 tumors, 5 hernias, and after they go boom. So don't worry about that. You will be touched the way you can handle and the way you can trust, and slowly we're gonna go upgrading in the sessions, and in the end you will see the big difference, that you are not afraid of any kind of soft, strong, fast, shaking movement, because that brings you freedom.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not sure. I die for it. So if you want me to sign, because I'm gonna take, also in the contract it will take a picture. Yeah, you will take a picture, yeah, of your okay. Back, not of your face, of your back, from your back to your sacrum, yeah, up the shorts, because you're gonna have like a board shorts, or you're gonna have like a leggings, yeah. So on the picture you will see with a top, like when you go into the gym, yeah, and you can have that with pajamas or surrounds or whatever. You can cover yourself if you want to be covered, no problem. But the picture you can have, because you will see, what the fuck, that's me. Because you will see the biggest change of your life. Slimmer, longer, alignate, grounding, balancing, shoulder blades, neck, hips, rib, everything. You will see it, as you can see it in my Instagram, that people, they say, that's only in 45 minutes. All my life I've been like that, and after I'm like that. Wow. But the important thing is to keep it. Yeah. That's why it's very good to have 3 sessions, because if you have only one, your mind in 30, 45 days, 60 days, you come back to the same sleeping, to the same sitting, to the same going to the toilet, to the same going to the cell phone, to the same way you touch yourself, and you get yourself back, not the same way, but your mind is already used to that patron, or that pattern that is routinary for all your life. So that is the key, to understand that we have to enlighten more the body and align more the structure, because it's all about structure. The structure, when it's aligned and when it's connected to gravity, to the source, the sexual energy flows. The sexual energy, or the Kundalini energy, or the Chi energy, or the Qigong energy, or the Psoas energy, because many people did call it differently, it flows. And if it flows up, you create more abundance. So that is what I try to say, because nothing changes you as body awakening as fast. No, if you do 3 sessions, if you do 1, you come back in 3 months, and you come back the same shape, because you are fighting yourself to get out of that, because you have more manners or more daily activities that you are used to do, and you don't know how to use your posture. If you do 3 sessions, you walk different, you sit different, you sleep different, you upgrade different. And if she's doing yoga, she will say, wow, I never feel in yoga like that. If you are doing meditation, if you are doing massage, you will say, wow, because you're gonna improve all the techniques that you are doing to improve your posture, and never let yourself come back to the same garbage can that you have your body, because we always have our body in a garbage can. We are always collapsed, we are always in disbalance, we are always disconnected, and after you will say, wow, I wanna keep it. So that keep it is the activities you're gonna do. Dancing, kizomba, salsa, running, walking, breathing, meditation, plant medicine, blah, 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 blah. So after 3 sessions, you don't come back. You amplify, you get better, it's very hard to come back. With 1 session, people come back in 3 months, sometimes in 6. But with 3 sessions, they don't come back maybe in 5, 10 years, if they are stubborn, if they are negative, if they criticize, if they judge, if they are afraid, if they don't get the trauma out. But it takes 5 to 10 years. I never had any patients that I give them more than 3 sessions and I see them and I say, wow, you are the same or worse than before. No, it's impossible, because the fascia, once it's breathing, it's like I'm gonna explain you something. This is the anger, no? The anger part. So you put anger when at 7 years old, when your mother scream at you, go to bed, anger. You go anger and put the 1,000 angers of the bullying when you are 7 to 14. Bullying. You are fat, you are fat, you are fat, you are small, you are slim, you are ugly, you are, you put anger, boom, boom, boom. And after, from 14 to 21, you put another anger, the job, the freedom, the being grown up. 28 to 20, 21 to 28, you put more anger, you put more anger. And after you take all that anger of the 7 cycles of 7 years and you open your rib cage, and that anger doesn't know where to live. But it's millions of angers. It's millions of anger. And that emotions, they don't know where to, let's live here. Let's stay here. We have a house here. They know they are flying into the body. So after you take the anger, after you take the fears, the shame, the guilt, the control and the attachment, they say the emotions, where are we gonna live now? They don't allow us to live anywhere. So we cannot kill the body and we cannot kill the mind. And that is a process. It's like a new reborn. It's like wow, I feel like because people feel like they never feel before. Some people, sometimes they say, I feel like in my 20s. But no, they feel better than in the 20s. Because you go to the 20s, to the 40s, when you are purified, when you are not toxic. And that's why you feel amazing liberation. Because you are reborn in all your tissues. Because all your emotions are flowing and they are dancing and they are mixing. So when they mix, they disappear. They don't know if it's shame, if it's guilt, if it's control, if it's attachment. No, they're gone. They are free.